guys. So for tonight's video, we are going to be looking at why others admire and look up to you. What is it about you that causes people to see you as somebody to lead them? That kind of thing. So if you guys enjoy this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe. It really helps my channel to grow, and it helps to spread these messages to other people who could use them as well. I appreciate it so much when you guys do that, and it's a great way to give back energetically for the energy exchange I'm giving to you here today. And another great way to do that is by donating to the channel. I really appreciate anybody who does that as well. Right at this particular moment, I am unsure of where I'm going to end up getting gas or propane from, and I have to start my RV twice a day to keep it from dying. And that's how I do my videos, is by being able to charge my phone in my RV. So it would be great if somebody could help out on that front, and I would really appreciate it. And it's greatly appreciated. I spend a lot of time giving my time and energy to people, and I know that the divine will look out for me in the end. So I'm not worried about it too much, but I also need to put it out there that I need the help if I expect it to come from somewhere, right? So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much what I got to say. Let's check out pile 1. What do people admire about you, and why do they look up to you? And if you guys enjoy these poems that I'm about to read, you can find them on my other channel, StoryTime. So go check that out. Subscribe on there. I would really appreciate that. That helps me so much as well. Share them with your friends who might enjoy poetry, things like that. It really helps, and I would greatly appreciate it. On my own. Grateful for the freedom here, constant need to release fear. Watched over, guided, and protected, constantly feeling intersected. Seeing light is hard at times, darkness released through my rhymes. Grateful I'm never alone, my skills and knowledge weapons I hone. Building up my spiritual faith, always in touch with a ghostly wraith. Standing in my power now, at long last I can take a bow. No matter how hard this is, freedom is a win. 2/22/21. So, you guys are somebody who's very balanced in your partnerships. I feel like you bring a lot of harmony to other people into their lives. You are a very harmonious, peaceful person yourself. I also feel like you guys are somebody who is willing to fight for your freedom. You are willing to fight for your right to go your own way and do things the way that you feel like you should be. And I feel like you guys have no problem walking away from people that want to infringe on your freedoms or your rights, and you are not going to infringe on their freedoms and rights either. Rebel with a cause. Yeah, you guys are definitely a very big individual. This is the only pile that ended up with 2 poems, too. You guys are somebody who really fights for your own rights, for your freedoms. You fight for the rights and freedoms of other people. You really don't like to toe the line and just go the way everybody else is. You like to forge your own path. You wish that I'd stay in the lines, but inside my heart it whines. Do this, do that, it's always your say. Nothing could ever be another way. Conformity is what you wish of me, authenticity is all you'll see. Being outcast, supposed to make me change. You can't handle me at full range. I don't live by the rules you make. I could never be so fake. Alas, you find me here alone, but still my skills I hone. A sharpened blade for the day when you realize that you can't take my voice away, kind of like the Christian churches in this tiny little community. Or kind of like my ex-friends and shit like that, yeah. I feel like you've been very outcasted by a lot of people, and it doesn't matter because you continue to do things your own way. You continue to, persevere. You continue to move forward, and you do not allow the loneliness to kill you. You do not allow the loneliness or despair to knock you down and to knock you off your path. You continue to work on what is important to you and what you value, regardless of the situations you find yourself in. Some people could be very surprised that you have not turned to drugs or alcohol yet, or that you have not somehow turned to self-sabotaging or destroying your own life, because you have seriously been left out of the crowd by everyone around you. All the people that you thought you loved and thought that you could trust, thought that you could count on, have walked away in your most important time of need because they were jealous of the way that you chose to live your life, and they didn't agree with the path and purpose that you felt like you had to follow. And so you are good alone with your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides, your divine light and being. You are somebody who can find solace and peace and comfort in the fact that you are doing what you feel is right, regardless of whether or not anybody is on your side to walk with you down this path. Golden egg, oyster, black egg, and nightingale. So you are somebody who really speaks up. You speak up, you speak the truth, you speak your own tune, you live by your own tune. You are somebody who has a well of deep beauty and amazing uniqueness within you. And I feel like a lot of you may have kept that held back quite a bit in the past, but you've gone through this rebirth and this brand new beginning, and you seized some sort of golden opportunity in your life to be able to express yourself and get the words that you felt were important out there for other people to see and hear. You also could be somebody who sings very amazingly, and if that is the case and you have conquered fears to be able to be up in front of people singing, then people really admire that about you as well. People really admire that you have been through the harshest, most cruel circumstances, and all it has done is make you more beautiful, more unique, and all it has really done is free you even more. Did you know that I'm pretty sure it's nightingales, when they're in captivity, they won't sing. I don't remember what bird it is exactly, but there is a bird that when it's in captivity, it will not sing. And I feel like your voice was taken away for a long time by people who wanted to shove you inside of a box, and you broke free of the strictures placed upon you, and you have been able to sing your own tune ever since. Six of Cups, King of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and the Tower. There was something that really broke down in your life. It ripped you right down to the core, right down to your roots. It really affected everything in your life, and it shook you up and made you really question what you truly believe in. I feel like you guys have freed yourself from the past lies, the past betrayals, the past hurts, the past pain. You have forgiven. You have forgiven yourself and the other people. You have been able to rise back up out of the turmoil that has been caused in your life, stronger, smarter, wiser than before, and freer than before. And you are somebody who is really expressing a lot. You are expressing a lot where in the past you may not have. I feel like some of you also may have had a reconciliation with somebody recently that people could admire you for or look up to you for. Some of you could even be marrying or dating outside of your culture or your color, or whatever your family thinks is right for you, or whatever your partner's family thinks is right for them. You guys are definitely somebody who raises children different, and you guys are very good with children. You guys have chosen to take a different path for your life than what everybody else wanted for you. You guys work hard, but you work hard on things that are important to you, not to please others and make others happy, but to really build yourself up and your own life up. And also, I feel like a lot of what you work hard for is your children. If you have children, you guys are working hard to be able to provide for them, to be the provider, the protector, the support, the nurturer. You guys are very caring. You guys are very hardworking. You guys are very honest and solid. And when you guys make a commitment, you commit. You don't half-heartedly commit. You commit because you only commit to the things that you feel are right for you. And you don't commit to things simply because other people want you to. You don't live your life based off of what other people want. You live your life based off of what you want. And I feel like you guys may even be building some sort of business of some kind, and it is starting to pay off very good financially. You're building a lot of financial stability in your life, a lot of physical stability in your life. You may even be looking into buying a new house for yourself and your kids if you have kids. A lot of you could even be looking at the past with some very fond memories of the past. After all the pain and hurt and heartbreak and everything falling apart, you can still look back at the past with love and care for what took place there, for yourself and for the other people in it. So let's see what these other two cards are. Showing up, common ground. When the going gets tough for anyone in my family, I muster support and I show up for them. Heck, I might even go above and beyond for them. I might go below and through for them. I might even go around and eventually need to stop and ask for directions to get to them, but I'll definitely show up. So you guys are very dependable. You're very stable. You're very strong. You guys are also very giving and generous of the love that you hold inside of yourself. And you really love, nurture, and care for the people in your sphere, very emotionally as well as very physically. Common ground. I am an open-hearted ambassador to my shy, introverted, or less than likable kin. Our once awkward conversations are no match for universal small talk stimulants known as common ground. I am willing to look for this common ground, and once we have that to stand on, I am willing to bet standing next to them isn't so bad. So you guys are somebody who can find common ground with just about anybody that you interact with. Even people that you have had fights with in the past or things have fallen apart in the past, you can still have a civil conversation with them, and you can find things to like about anyone and everyone, even if you don't super enjoy being around them, or you don't super agree with them on everything. You can agree to disagree, and you can find the things that you guys do enjoy that are common things, and you can discuss those. You are somebody who works very well at communicating with other people, and I feel like you guys don't have a whole lot of awkward pauses in your conversations and things like that, because you guys are really good at stimulating conversations and moving conversations forward. So that's pretty much what I got for you guys for this pile, and I would really love to hear how you guys felt about this in the comments below, whether or not it sounds like you, who some of these people that are looking up to you might be, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. So for you guys, let's see what other people admire and look up to you for. And if you guys enjoy this poem I'm about to read, you can find this poem on my other page, Dee's Storytime. I would really appreciate if you guys could go over and check that out and subscribe to that channel. It would really help me out, and I would really appreciate that. If you guys enjoy listening to these poems, it's a great way to be able to go back and listen to them again without having to listen to an entire reading to find it. So why do others look up to and admire you? Surrender. Release it all, hand it up, hear the call, fill your cup. Have faith in all that you do. Most importantly, just be you. Everything that you are, the trip it took to get this far. You have risen so many times before. You know you'll always rise once more. So 8/11. My youngest daughter was actually born on 8/11, but this was supposed to be, I think, 8/21. So you are somebody who is able to surrender. You're somebody who's able to just be at ease, to let go, to live and let live. You are somebody that when something happens that you don't necessarily like, or if, say, you get in a breakup or something along those lines, you take your time and space away to heal, to love yourself, to take care of yourself, and you come back, you bounce back from it. Last night took a L, but tonight I bounce back. So you guys are somebody that don't let distractions throw you off what your path is. You are somebody who has a lot of faith and a lot of trust that what happens is meant to happen, and what will be is meant to be, or what's meant to be will be. You guys are able to just hand it up and let God take care of it. Let your angels take care of it, your ancestors, your spirit guides, and you guys are able to continue forward on your journey no matter what comes your way. So let's see what we have for the cards here. We have fox, raccoon, the dragon, and the lion. You are somebody who is very much life partner material. You are somebody that is marriage material. You are very much what people look for in a long-term relationship, whether that be a relationship or friendship or family member. You are definitely the ideal person when it comes to things like that, because you are somebody who I feel like most of you don't hold grudges for long, if at all, and because you guys know that the poison of that hate or hurt or whatever it happens to be poisons you. and it keeps you from being the loving, bright person that you are and the bright light that you are. It also keeps you from loving yourself when you are upset or hurt because of another. So you guys are able to forgive, and you guys are able to move forward. You guys are able to forgive not only others but yourself. You guys may also be very mysterious. You may play your cards close to your chest. I feel like a lot of you don't let others know that you know what's going on, but I feel like you really know what's going on in every circumstance that you face. You guys are a very strong leader, a very courageous leader, somebody who steps up and does what you feel. You step up and do what you feel is right, regardless of whether or not you lose people in the process. You know that if you're meant to lose these people, you will. You don't really care so much about that as throwing your morals and values into the dirt. You would not do that. You are somebody that really is meant to be seen, meant to be heard, and you have the courage to step up and take the leadership role that you are meant to have. You are really somebody who stands out from the crowd. Some of you could be born the year of the dragon. I'm actually born the year of the earth dragon, which is great because you get a lot of fire, you get a lot of earth, and I'm a water sign. And then my rising sign is an air. So I feel like a lot of you might be very balanced in your elements as well. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Knave of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Five of Swords. You guys see through the bullshit. You guys see when people are jealous. You guys see when people are competing. And I feel like you guys have a lot of attention or recognition coming your way. And you know when there's a lot of people around you that are jealous or hating on you. You know when people are projecting their own crap onto you. You are also somebody who sees the truth in between the lies. People can't really get a lie over on you. People who try to start drama or gossip or things like that around you, you probably cut those connections off. You are somebody who expresses the truth as well. Somebody who takes time to learn what the truth is, and you take time to put that truth out there. You feel like people should know what's really going on when people are trying to pull the wool over their eyes. You are a very hard worker, and you have worked a long time and put in a lot of effort and attention to detail on the things that you are passionate about, on the things, on the skills that you have really worked hard to hone your skills. I feel like a lot of you could definitely be people who have a YouTube channel, or people who teach in some sort of way, maybe online tutoring, or some of you may even know multiple languages. You guys are very good at expressing your truth, very good at communicating, very good at cutting through the bullshit, and you guys are very good at cutting people off if you need to. You guys also may really love to learn. You love to learn, you love to grow, you love to work hard towards the things that matter to you as well. And I feel like for a lot of you, the biggest thing that matters to you is your relationships with other people. And I feel like you're very honest in those relationships and situations. And I feel like you have had to deal with a lot of people who have been less than honest, who have been jealous, who have been greedy, who have been deceptive, who have lied and gossiped about you. And that has not affected you and your journey. And it has not affected your work. It has not affected your ability to lead and to speak the truth, because you know that what is most important is getting your message across and having it untainted. As a healer myself, having that message untainted by the drama and BS going on with the people around you, and not allowing their energy to affect you, is very important. And I feel like a lot of people look up to you for these reasons. Honesty. See, you're very honest. My unfiltered feelings. I communicate honestly with the people in my life, even when that means initiating hard conversations, even when that means losing people, because you'd rather be honest than giving them sugar-covered lies that hurt worse in the long run. It's not super comfortable to dredge up old resentments, but it's better to clear the air now than to let them fester into older ones. Besides, they really do need to learn that that's not the right way that the toilet paper roll should face. So you guys are somebody who confronts issues. You do not bury them. You don't sweep them under the rug. That's probably one of the things me and my ex had in common the least, is he likes to sweep them all under the rug so they fester and fester and make something bigger, and can't express any damn thing, so he just eats everything instead. And me, I prefer to express things, but I'm a problem, and I'm causing issues, and I'm causing arguments, and I'm causing drama simply because I'm expressing my opinion. And simply because he doesn't want to express his opinion, and he judges himself if he does, so he judges me. So you guys definitely know when people are projecting things like that onto you as well. Clamporium, compromise. I honor the need for compromise in my family relationships. Sometimes I don't get what I want, and that's okay. Sometimes I don't get to be right, and that's okay. Sometimes I don't feel like everyone else is compromising as much as I am. Can we start keeping score? Do you keep picking that terrible restaurant just to spite me? So, you are somebody who is willing to compromise, but you are also somebody who will stand up and say when you feel like you are not being treated fairly, and when you feel like other people are constantly getting the upper hand and constantly putting you down in a hole. You're very honest. You are very good at compromising. You are a very good leader, very strong, very courageous, very fiery and passionate as well. But you're also very stable and grounded, and you work hard and consistently towards your goals. You are somebody that really a lot of people look up to because you are just at the top of your game. And you may have a lot of people around you that are, if you guys say you guys are doing really good financially, you have a lot of people around you that started out that way, and you started out with nothing, but you worked your way up there. And these people are very jealous of the fact that you have been able to do exactly what they did with so little support, or so little at your, like, so little support behind you, or so little money behind you, or so little whatever it is. You were able to do a lot with a little. And these people had a lot and still couldn't quite make the cut to do what you're doing. So that could be a lot of the reason why you deal with a lot of jealous people as well. So that's pretty much what I got for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you guys thought about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with you, who you might be, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. So why do other people admire and look up to you guys? Let's see. Just a second. Okay. And if you guys enjoy this poem right here, you can find this poem on my other channel called Dee's Storytime. I would really appreciate if you guys could go check that out and subscribe if you enjoy that channel. That way you guys can find these poems again, so you don't have to watch an entire reading to hear it again if you guys would like to hear them again. Some of you asked if I would publish a book with them in it, and I don't have the money to publish a book right now, but I do have the ability to be able to make a YouTube channel separately for them. So that's what I did. You are here. X marks the spot. If you are here, it's for a reason, a purpose much longer than just a season. Overcoming is a must. In faith, place your trust. Happiness blooms from inside, all the pain you can abide. Strength is yours to harness well. If you believe, you can never fail. You're on your path, listen now, ask your heart where and how. All the answers will come to you once you switch to a more peaceful view. I just flipped the switch came to mind on Taurus because there was a reading a few weeks back that kept popping up saying something about that. So that could have some bearing on this. 8/5/20. So you are somebody who knows that you are here for a reason, that you are here for a purpose, and that if you do happen to die, that is for a reason too, and that is for a purpose too. I feel like the majority of you who picked this pile do not live your life in fear. You refuse to live your life in fear, even though most people do, and even though a lot of people probably try to convince you that's the way to go. You choose not to. You choose to rise above that, and you choose to realize and recognize that everything happens for a reason, and that you have been through everything that you have been through for a reason as well. And you take those things that you have been through, the hardships you've been through, the hurts you've been through, the pains you've been through, and you add them to your bank, making you a stronger person and a more solid person, a more wise person. I feel like you guys really choose to learn and grow through each experience that you have been through, and you tend to look at the silver lining of each scenario as well. So let's see what else we got here. We have the hyena, the otter, the cosmic egg, and the peacock. So you are somebody that may be very beautiful from the outside. You may dress very stylishly. You may keep your appearance nice. You may take a lot of pride in your presentation and your appearance. But just because you take that pride in your presentation and your appearance does not mean that you aren't far more beautiful underneath that. I feel like a lot of you, even if you do look good from the outside, the true beauty is found deep within yourself. And you are somebody who does not judge people by their surface appearance. I feel like you guys also don't really gravitate towards I feel like when people are peacocking around you, if you know what that means, where they're like showing off and trying to get your attention, that kind of thing. I feel like you guys just kind of laugh at it like they're silly, and it's not something that really draws your attraction so much as it does your laughter. You guys are definitely somebody who has a very good sense of humor. You guys are somebody that may be a little bit snarky. You might be a little bit passive aggressive. You may even have dealt with a lot of snarky, passive aggressive people, but in dealing with them, you were able to keep a lighthearted, loving energy. That's kind of what I'm feeling more. You guys are very loyal to your family. You guys are. A lot of you may be shaman. A lot of you are very much into mysticism of some sort and spirituality. You guys are very childlike. You like to have fun. You like to enjoy life. You like to play. You like to. You guys don't let the problems of everyday life drag you down to the point that you can't enjoy life. You guys are also somebody who really protects the beauty you have inside yourself. You protect your energy. You do not allow other people's energies to weigh yours down. You're also quite capable of shedding the old skins and transforming yourself when it's needed. High Priestess, the Moon, the Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Swords. So, you are someone who really relies very heavily on the signs, synchronicities, messages that you receive from the universe, the divine, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, your higher self. You are very in touch with and in tune with your higher self. You know a lot of what's happening behind the surface, even if you don't say it. You know. You have a very strong intuition and a very strong sixth sense. You are somebody who you know you have both a shadow and a light side as well, and you acknowledge both of those things. You are someone who can be a little bit cranky at times, can be a little bit harsh with your words at times, but at the same time, you're somebody who's a ball of fun and bubbly energy. You are somebody who is very deep, very intuitive, very sensitive, very emotional. You could definitely be somebody who might shield their heart at times, and a lot of that is because you know your value, you know your worth, you know what you deserve, you also know what is coming in for you. You may have had to face a lot of illusions, you may have had to face a lot of darkness, you may have had to face a lot of hardship throughout your life, but all it did was really build you up. You are somebody who is very nurturing, very caring, very kind, very honest, very open. You are somebody that really, you don't give away all that you are to just anyone. You are somebody who is very abundant, very fertile. You are quite capable of growing beauty all around you everywhere you go. I feel like a lot of you really started out with a very little amount and of self-esteem or self-respect or self-love, or you started out with a very minimal amount of finances, but everything is really shifting in your favor. In the past, you could have really not been able to allow others to take care of you a whole lot or to put effort into you a whole lot. And now you are realizing just how much effort you're worth, and you are no longer giving your time or energy to people who are not willing to step up for you. You guys are also somebody who really, you express yourself and communicate very effectively. You love learning, you love writing. You are somebody who is you communicate very effectively. You express a lot of truths to other people, and sometimes those truths can be a little harsh and blunt, and they could really come out of nowhere. You might be a little bit impulsive in the way you speak to people, but at the same time, this really triggers a lot within them. It helps them to realize things that they missed before. I feel like a lot of you will really put somebody in their place if they come at you in the wrong energy. Kind of like last year, I had somebody who offered me a pack, or who was like, so I saw you looking for cigarette butts in the ashtrays, and I was wondering what you would do for a pack of cigarettes. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Somebody offered me $400 for a picture of my boobs a couple weeks ago, and I didn't do that, so what do you think I'm going to give you? Not a damn thing. That is ridiculous that you would even ask that. And basically he like tucked his tail between his legs. Oh, I've never done this before, and you know, I am really sorry that I did that, and I probably shouldn't have done that. And he ended up giving me a half a pack of cigarettes that he already had open, and then talking about bringing me propane back later. He never did come back. Of course he didn't, because who wants to face somebody who made you face yourself? That is some fucked up shit that he would do that. But I feel like you are somebody who will say that to people when they walk up to you thinking that they can get whatever they want from you, and thinking that you're just going to give everything you are to them, instead of expecting to have to put in the effort, the time, the work, the acknowledgement of who you are. Individuality. I delight in being my own person, though I am indelibly connected to my parents, siblings, children, cousins, cats, dogs, sea monkeys. I see the beauty in being my own unique and sometimes crazy self. It is all right if my near or far and mostly dear ones don't always understand me. To be honest, I kind of take it as a compliment. So you guys don't necessarily fit in everywhere you go. You guys actually stand out quite a damn bit. But you guys know that this is who you're meant to be. And you're not going to dull down your shine for anybody, because you are somebody who is meant to be cherished, and you are somebody who cherishes and nurtures the world around you, so you deserve that back as well. And you're not going to put up with anybody who wants to try to keep you from being yourself. Acceptance. I accept that no one is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes, and sometimes, frequently, my relatives say things that are mildly bothersome or totally offensive. But at my core, I am pure unconditional love, and that love will always outshine any feeling of annoyance or desire to strangle that I could ever have about anyone. Specifically, the one behind the never-ending stream of crazy, misguided Facebook rants. So you guys are somebody who accepts everyone as they are. You are somebody who is non-judgmental, open-minded, but you also expect that same energy in return. And I also feel like you guys are able to let go of the little things. You really don't let the little things bother you too much. But if you need to say something so that it is not affecting you, you will definitely say something as well. I feel like you guys are people that really have been able to change your life and morph your life completely, and people are really just blown away by the ability that you have to be able to do this, and to be able to still love and accept the people who did not love and accept you when you decided to change your life the way that you did. And they needed some time to just be able to come around and accept you, and you were able to deal with that. So that's pretty much what I got for you guys, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you guys thought about it in the comments below, whether or not you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day. Sorry, I looked at the clock and it was 32:22. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.